This is part 2 of my video on the ham stick I just showed on the truck. These are all the different elements. You see there, 20 meter? So it comes with its own coil, the black rod that you screw onto the base of the antenna out there, and another whip. The whips, I measured them, they're all identical. What makes each one different is the coil here. This coil acts, electronically to fool the radio to think that this antenna is actually longer than it is. Because if you were to run a 20 meter antenna, you'd have quite a long antenna. So I got the 40 meter, there's the 10 meter, which I already tested out today. My first contact was near Los Angeles, California. And she was nice enough to let me test it. I had it on the truck, and I have an iron plate. And here, this is my Wilson 1000 CB antenna, but it's the same principle with the magnet, and that's a pretty good magnet there. And look at the whip, how high that is. But she was nice enough to let me go out and make some changes. I took it off the truck, mounted it to an iron plate because that's what forms the ground, and just stuck it in the center of the yard. And I came back in, and she could still hear me, and I could hear her, but it was much better when mounted to the truck, because your truck or your vehicle, even if it was a car or whatever, acts as your ground plane. So it definitely worked better that way. This is my 17 meter, which is a band I just now became to love. 10 meters and 17 are both propagation during the day, and then they die. They literally die after sunset. And then that's when you go to 20 meters or the 40 that's out there. So here's the packaging for my 40 meter that's mounted on the truck right now. And then I have, this is my 75 meter, which is like 3.1 megahertz. That's a great band to be on at night because the propagation lately is really, really good. So I got what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 whips for that. The only thing I was upset about is when they sent me, this is the package for the base, for the magnet. It was ripped open right in the box. And that's where you'd want to put, that's like the magnet mount. You want to put that in there when you're storing it, but, what am I going to do? Call them and tell them to send me a new plastic case? But that's the deal there. Oh, and by the way, while I got this out, I got my license in the mail the other day for my new call sign, Federal FCC, and November 5 X-Ray Tango Charlie. I am a general. So that needs to be put away somewhere better, but that's the deal with the ham sticks. And here's the box for my Wilson 1000. That's going to be my CB antenna when I'm rolling down the road. So, and it also works 10 meters too. And that's another thing the lady from Los Angeles let me test. I mounted that out there and ran the cable inside, and we switched between the two antennas, and that ham stick really does better than the Wilson at 10 meters. But you can't run the ham stick on the CB. So CB is 11 meters. So that's the deal there. So I'm all set up there for HF. And I'm going to bring my entire ham shack with me on this trip because I'm getting a hotel there. I'm bringing both external speakers, and this is going to be great there. This is a digital trunking scanner. Program that for Tucson, and you don't watch TV. You listen to the Tucson Police Department. There's 3 sides of town. There's so much and crime in Tucson, you would never have to turn on a TV set. I'm going to bring that. I'll probably bring one of the handhelds down there. So I got a handheld to take with me to the park. I'll bring the handheld ham radio. I'm bringing the base station. I'm bringing the ICOM 7000. And I'm going to be set up for 3 weeks. So in the evening, when I'm working and doing other stuff, sitting in the hotel, I still have all my HF. So that's the story behind all that. I just got wanted to show this. I don't have the light on though, but no. This is the USS Iowa that I made contact with, so I got it out there in the ocean with a red dot on it. And I just made this contact today, this morning actually, Bosnia Herzegovina. I don't know how to say that. Bosnia, right there. So I did pretty good today. I just made a contact with that 40 meter ham stick in New Orleans, and then one in Birmingham. So that ham stick's rocking and rolling. In fact, that ham stick's what you're hearing right now. This is 40 meters through the ham stick. So let's see.
people do on top.
So it's picking up stuff fine. There should be something on 79, the Girl Boys.
Now, they were fixing to go through training.
Then you tune it. I got my auto tuner. Watch. Bang.
As an electrician on subsystems facilities. So,
That's through the ham stick. So we are rocking and rolling for Christmas break.
All right, well, thank you. 73 to you. Very good. Thank you, Kilo.